Yeah, hi. I'm a service advisor at a Toyota store in Georgia. We're often told by the service manager that we need to be selling as much as the top person in the drive and that there shouldn't be any reason for the gross gap between us to be too large. However, the top advisor is criminal with what they do. They sell work that's recently been done. Our shop recommends brake fluid and filters and fuel injection and inductions and all that every 30,000 miles. And the top advisor will sell that work at 30,000 and then again at 40,000. So my question is, how can I increase my hours per RO without having to do that? I'd never sell that to my mother, as you say. My CSI is constantly good, and I have good relationships with the customers, but I can't seem to raise my hours per RO. So, any advice? Thanks.
There's a lot. There's a lot in that. I like the question.
I do too.
Thank you for the question. The first thing that I want to say is maybe step back a little bit for a second and just let's talk about this logically, because like actually on some, and I wish I knew what kind of dealership this was or whatever.
He said Toyota dealership?
Toyota?
In Georgia.
So do Toyotas need induction services?
Yes.
Okay, so I know that the way I was convinced to do induction or the fuel service, but not injectors, induction service on cars was the shop foreman took apart the top of an engine, took pictures and showed me, put it on, did the induction service and pulled it off. And I know on my cars, when I do it every year, I get better gas mileage, the performance is better. A lot of the turbo cars now will, after a year or so, start to feel sluggish. And it happens on a lot of the cars out there. So I would ask you to not pretend to be a technician or a scientist and actually do what I do and say, show me. So even if you had to pay out of your own pocket or bribe a technician on the side, if you let some of these cars go longer than a year, the induction service is just taking off a layer. So I would say 30,000 miles on some cars is too long. And I would sell it to my mom gladly. She will notice. My little brother, when he used to write service, used to tell people that if they did an induction service and didn't notice a difference in their performance, he'd give them their money back. Now, I would never recommend to do that, but he never gave anybody their money back. And they were using Mach too, their induction service. BG's is good, like some, they really work. So the tone of the question comes from, part of it comes or gives me the feeling that you're not really trying to learn, you just have a very strong opinion. So I know you don't want to hear that. And you're probably a fan of the show, and now you're like, "Oh, Chris, you're a jerk." But I'm telling you the truth. Like induction services with some brands and some models, you should do them every year. So 30,000 miles is too long. So then the second thing is stop watching the guy next to you and just maximize what's in front of you. Like just do that. Thanks so much for watching this clip of Service Driver Revolution. We're uploading new stuff every day, so make sure you subscribe and click the bell icon so you don't miss out. If you have a question you'd like us to answer on the show, call 8333-ASK-SDR and we'll answer your question on the show. That's 8333-ASK-SDR. For special deals on our books and training, head over to offers.chriscollinsinc.com. Now that's offers.chriscollinsinc.com. I'm Chris Collins, and I'll see you in the next video.